Hello! We are on KGS, 8K versus 8K. Another dual 4-4 guy. Are you gonna do Sanrinsei too? Hope you're approaching me right now. Ooh, can we try the trick Doseki? Ooh, come on. I'm gonna go for it. Come on. No. I don't think this is a very good Joseki. What the hell is that? Is that Joseki? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so you're protecting that. Does that mean I get to kill this now? I mean, you do have this sort of thing now. I suppose I can come in here and you can try pincering me. And then you get a nice wall facing this stuff. So I don't particularly want to do that. I do want to attack this some more. So if I go here to get a wall, or I can just jump up here. I'm still a little bit undercut, but the point is... You know, I might do that. I'm going to do that as well. Okay, I'm already on your key point though, is the thing. No. I mean, you can come up and then I can do this, but I'm in a much better position than you. Oh, you're gonna come there. I can undercut you, but I'd rather get the head of 2 stones. You gonna cut? I shouldn't have done this without looking at the ladders. And we have a spectator! Hello, Keltani. If I just wedge, capture, and do that, and then get a ton of influence. You can also come there, but then it's kind of the same thing, and then I actually get to come over here. Dubious, very dubious, I know. So you can do this. And then I'm gonna atari, and atari. Actually this, let's see if he does this. Then I come here. This is not a good ladder, what are you doing? There's this. And there's this. This ladder is not good, but I am getting a little strong here. You can cut this off, and that's fine, protecting this. And I'm gonna attack this stuff next. What? So you can wedge up and get out yet, I suppose. But then I can get this incente. I can also take this extension here, protect the corner. Kinda wanna do this. This is still pretty open. That would not be good. Protect the corner. You can do this, I can do that, you can pull back, and you're going to take a large knight for yourself. Okay. So now that that's there, I think I need to split. So that he doesn't get this nice whole... So the double knights here, that's interesting. Why are you touching me? If I just... Dun 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 dun. And then I got your corner, right? That's very strange. I mean, it's, I think I honey. You can cut, of course, or you can pull back. You are going to cut. Now, this ladder is mine. If I go up this way, we're gonna go to ladder sequence. Uh-huh. And now I can get this in Sente, I suppose. I can also capture this. Ladder gives a ladder breaker. I don't particularly want to do that. This helps my shape a little bit. So he will probably respond. And then what I'm going to do is invade over here. Let me just check to make sure this is good. Yes. I can live and take his corner. He wants to face it this way instead of the opener area. Just block. You're blocking that way. Interesting. So there's there's this, and then I can come here. What do I do? This is interesting. I can do this and go there. He can come out here, and I'm not sure how to respond to that. That's too soon. There's this forcing move, and then I can pull back. He can cut. This action. Oh, hold on. If I do this forcing move instead, I don't know how to deal with this one. Just go over here, because then this doesn't work. Oh wait, yes it does, because you can do that. I'd have to go down, but even then, this threatens that in Sente. Protect. This threatens this cut. So if he cuts here, I cut here. He can capture, I atari, and then I come over here. Right? Because this cut, let's see if he, well yeah, if he cuts here. Then I do this. You can't go there because then it's dead, so he has to capture. And then I atari, he fixes, I attach. If he tries cutting here to put this in atari, I go here, that puts that in atari, and then I can come down and put this in atari, make an eye. And let's see, what can you do? Yeah, so I can cut the stone off. If he tries haunting, I can just come up. Fixes. Interesting. There is still this extension. I'm curious. Ooh, almost at one down. So you're gonna pull that out? Now? So you can take that stone, I can take these, is that what you're telling me? And then I get to harass this, I can get this in Sente, I can get that in Sente, and then come back and deal with this? Well, actually, the second one isn't really a big thing. I think I need a block from this side though. It puts a little more pressure on this, but then I get bigger here. Makes it easier to do this. Although... I don't think I'm strong enough yet. I mean, I can block there, I suppose. The trick... This is really small. Well, if I run this out, you can't ladder it, right? Well, this is still attackable up here. Just get really strong. I should really try to resolve this first. Let's see, if I go here, he can block me there. He can do that sort of thing. He can block me there. And then this becomes a bigger issue, right? So if I force him to get heavy... So he'll block me. And then I'm going to cut and then cover. And then he's in trouble. No, he is not. He's going to let me connect. So now these stones are out. These are basically dead. So this has gotten pretty big, unfortunately. I can still try to invade here. I don't really have any support. This is still relatively open. I think being a little bit closer to the corner is better. This also uses this Aji. Keeping these separate's also not a bad idea. But there's still this big open area. I think I might go for that instead. Like attacking these, it's going to be pretty big. As well as taking this. Big point here. Is that so? Not afraid to honey, can't cut. But now I can cut him and capture that stone. Alright, so you got that now. I can turn here. Is this big enough yet? Anyways, I think I'm gonna go back and attack these stones. I can get this, which actually will let them link up, so I don't want to do that. There is this push and cut. Or I can just cover. I should really see if he wants these stones or not. Like, if he covers here, then the game's on, right? And then he has to fix. Probably, if he fixes that one, then I can... Do this to see what he does, and then use this. What happens if I cover? There's that cut. Atari, go down, come up, and then he's behind enemy lines again, he has to keep running. Then this can run here. We can also do this directly and cut that way. Kind of a similar result, except for now he can push here and cut, and that's Atari dead. Okay. What other options do we have? This doesn't threaten enough, he can basically hide it there and do nothing. Clamp, descend, Atari, ladder. You know, this group doesn't have two eyes. And see if he goes here, I descend, then he has two eyes, right? So in other words, in order to get the second eye, I need to do something more drastic. He also has this cut to get out and run some more. So, if I push, there's that, this, If I do this directly, well, hold on. If I do this directly, you can cover, I can go here, that's Atari and dead. If I do this first, then do this. Okay, yeah, so I have to do this first, if I want to do that. At which point it's alive again. But it's Sente, versus this whole thing. Like I said, if he does this, I do that. This Atari, he connects, I connect, he Ataris, I fix, and he's basically out. This is pretty big though. It's only a few points actually, because Vihane is there. This cut's probably bigger, but I am gonna see if he wants to save these 2 stones first. So let's do that. Does he care about this? He does. Awesome. Well, guess what that means. This will lean on this a little bit, and this is going to get pretty cramped. So what I want to do is actually I want to push it from this side to work with this influence here. So I'm going to cap it here, try to push him this way. This knocks... Oh, he's not going to do that. He's going to diagonal. So then do a Knight's move. Again, we're just trying to attack him. If this line ends up going here, that's fine, because then I can get some on this side and possibly use this to reduce this stuff. If I get a wall facing this way, then it's just a couple more moves to... So then we're going to do... I got to make sure that this is still relatively good connected. Dun, 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 right? Yes. So there's no way I can cut this off. I'm going to go with my original plan to go from this side, though. So if he jumps one more time, then I can start doing some stuff in this area. He's going to do that. I can actually push and cut. What does that get me? Atari threatens to link up with this stuff, and actually since it's cut, then this stuff is going to be in trouble. If I go directly and cut, there is this ladder, and it dies. So I need to push and cut if I'm going to do that. If Atari's this way, then he's all connected with that stuff, and then what does he do? He can block me from going here, but I connect, and then it's this group versus that group, so I don't like that really. If I just keep sealing this stuff off, that's actually kind of a problem there. Does that descent anything? Not really, no. There's not really much there. I am really tempted to try this, though. Or, I'm sorry, this one. What does he do? He kicks me, right? That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna kick me. I go up. And then I do what? That's what I would do if I were him. I would kick me. Make me heavy. Cut. Go up. There's no eye, but then I can get in the corner somewhere. Let's see. There's some stuff here. There's this thing, which I really want to deal with. So if I do... Oh, hold on. If I do this, he does that. I do this. If he does this, he's connected in Sente. And then I can cover. And then he can push, but then it's pretty much done. Is this Sente against that group, though, is the question. If he doesn't respond, I can push. I can actually come here then. This, that. I can cut that stone off. And then it's a really tiny group. If I just connect... Well, hold on. If I do this, Atari, go here. I'm tired of thinking. I'm playing a move. We'll see if that's Sente. Like I said, if he pokes here, I'm going to go here. He does that. I do this. Then he needs to connect. Actually, no, he doesn't. He can actually cut then, because I can't Atari if he goes here. Because Atari would be self-Atari. If he pushes, I block. He can push again, and then I do this. Then he can Atari and actually get some more of my corner. But then this is nice and solid. Oh, well, there goes that invasion. So he now owns the left side, basically. This sets up some more stuff, this being the weak point, of course. I can, of course, do some more stuff about it, though. There's that, and a wedge. We get another spectator. Is it time to take this? I think this is bigger for now. He'll probably descend. Yep. I'm gonna take this now. So I'm undercut. If I do this, he can block. I can do this. How does this work? Can I do anything about this? I can descend, and I can go all the way right here. So this is actually Sente against that, right? Because then he needs to come here. I have to go here. And then he has to... Yeah, so this is Sente against that. What about this? That, this, cut, this, that, cut, Atari, descend, capture. So this, that, descend, cut, Atari. So he can't actually do that. He can do this side, though. Forces me in that end and go to... This is Sente, though, for a point. What else do we have? There's this whole thing. I can save this for some points in the corner. That's actually pretty big. About 4 or 5 points there. I can work to seal this thing in some more. I can... Well, no, I want to get this stuff first, and then I can... This forces that, this, that, and I can actually get up in here. So the first one's good. The second one I don't really care about. Because there's this, that's Atari, he needs to capture. And then I can descend to connect. And be fine. This group is fine. This is going to get bigger. So I'm going to do this now. He'll capture. I'm not going to Atari a second time. I'm actually going to... Whoa, this one's interesting. There is this Atari, and then he can fix, of course. But this is just a snapback. If he tries doing this, then I do that. He captures. I connect. Yep, okay. So let's take some points in the corner. Do I cut him off first? He can run to this, of course, and then I can destroy the rest of this. But he's destroying my territory is what he's doing right now. There is this wedge. That wedge is actually quite dangerous with this stone here. So if I Atari from that way, I have to connect this way. Ooh, that wedge is actually very dangerous. I can play chicken and just do this, or I can threaten his group some more. I can threaten to take some more of this stuff. Making those stones heavy, not a good idea. I can attach. I can shoulder hit. I can do this. That wedge is still a problem. He can cut that stone off. This then gets reduced down to this, and then he has all this. Unless I do this first, then he jumps. I can actually do this move. No matter what I do, he's going to jump, because I can't actually cut him off. He can go. If I do this, he jumps up. I can't really do anything about it. So I really should do something like this to keep the points of God. He'll jump over here. No, he backed off. Wow. Cool, thank you. I'm still accessible to this, so this is really not a whole lot of points. He does have this. I have a little bit in the corner. I have a little bit in this corner and this. And I still got some senti moves against this thing. You're gonna push and do what? I don't understand. This cut goes there. This is probably better. Versus this cut. This one's definitely closer to that stuff. I'm gonna back off this way. You're targeting me that way. Okay. Again, this is really only net positive 1 stone. My group is live in the corner here. I can now connect if I need to. Actually. So you're doing that. If I Hane you, I can get this move first. What if I cut? What if I Hane and then go here? Because Hane, what are you going to do? You're going to cut and get a bunch of forcing moves? Or are you going to wedge? Interesting. Like I said, this is still undercut, so I really can't count that as points. This is worth a few. I can, like I said, I can reduce it down quite a bit. You're going to do that, huh? What about if I atari? You know, to be honest, I kind of want to atari you up and then poke. And then if you go here, that's dead. You can cut and I can capture. You can cut me off, I guess, is one thing. I can now push. If you cut there, I will... No guts, no glory. You can't... yeah, oh, cool. If you cover, if you block here, that atari, and it's actually a squeeze. And then I can save the stone, and then I'm access to this stuff now. So he should just connect, or even connect. No, I can't connect here because that's atari then. If he connects here, it's solved. But then I get in. I might actually ignore that. Okay, yep. Push, block. If I do this directly... No, it doesn't work. What else can we do? We can connect. There's this cut. That, this, that, this. That. Or we can connect, or we can high. This, cut, boom, this, push, connect, block. This, block. I think no matter what he's going to do, he's going to block, so I'm going to ensure my group is alive. And then I just got to use this to reduce this down as much as I can. Because as soon as I go here, he can just net me. Yep, you are going to Atari from that way. So we will do this. You can capture. Or that's fine too. This is now Sente against you to make more shape. Because this is double Atari. So just to fix, it doesn't matter. This one's probably best. Just fix. You didn't fix. Oh, is he looking to do something like that? Well, I can connect in Sente, because now you have to fix this. And now those stones are basically dead. Well, I mean, they are dead, but I mean the Aji is gone. So I can cut here. Yeah, and I'm just trying to reduce this down as much as I can. And then I'll just capture. You can Atari me if you want. And then I'm going to capture this. You're cutting me. No! That's kind of sad. Because if I do this, that's Atari. So if I do this, capture, actually. Oh, that's very sad, actually. If I do this, it goes to Ko. Actually, I think this is the better move. That's kind of sad. So he can capture that. I have to connect. You're descending. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, okay. So it's Ko. We're going to Ko, huh? This one's probably better. No, it's Atari either way. So here, and we're going to Ko. So, Ko. This is not a good Ko threat. Although if you connect... So, what is a good Ko threat? Do I have any good Ko threats? There is this to that, and this kills this group. I can do this and then that, and it also kills the group. This is Sente and it's better for me. So I will trade you these 6 stones for this whole group up here. There's actually a few co-threats. I mean, because he can go here and still live. My next co-threat would be this one. And then he blocks, and then my next co-threat would be like this one, which isn't a co-threat, and then I can Atari, and then it's dead. So it actually is a co-threat to do that, even though it's not an Atari. This one would be a... Actually, never mind. I do have 2 co-threats against this thing now, so... Now, what does he have for co-threats, is the question. I mean, this is pretty big. I suppose a cut here would be pretty big. This cut... This cut's pretty big. I suppose he also has Ataris like this. Descend, capture, throw in, no, it doesn't work. This, so, you can poke and do that, but then that's Atari. And I'm almost to Buyomi. You know, I think I've actually gone against this guy before. I check his games quick. I don't remember if I was white or black, but... Actually, it's probably going to be easier for me if I look at mine. I don't think it was this far back, was it? I recognize the name is the only reason I'm saying that. Anyway, back to the board. He has plenty of time to think and plan ahead. Question I can ask himself is, if he wins this ko, do I still have a chance? Because if he wins this ko, that means he now owns effectively this entire corner here. There's nothing really here. There's a couple points here, a couple points here. There's a few neutral points here. Can I make up this much pointage, I guess is the question. This is about half of that, I suppose, if I can get that sealed in. There's a few points over here which kind of compensates for this. Is this going to be enough? I'd have to do something like this, that, this. Push, block. So I would need to foot sweep this. Alright, so we are doing a ko. Is that a big move? It kills off this and gives them even more, but rather than losing this... Oh, and then there's this cut too. I think I need to do something like this. Now you can Hane, I can do this, you can come around here, I can do that, you can actually do this. This corner is going to get very small. Yep, you're going to do that. I will... Actually, I'm going to do this sort of move, because now the clamp is really nasty. And yeah, actually, yeah, so this clamp is pretty big. So now you can come around here if you want, of course, and I can block here. And you can atari, and I can do that. And, yeah. Actually, if you do this and that. You know, that's not as big as you think. This clamp means I can connect up with that again if you descend. Otherwise, I can come around, and then do something like that. I'm in Buyomi. God dang it. Alright, I should focus on endgame here. You can have those points. I gotta destroy your stuff here. I mean, this still would have been a co-issue thing. So if I do something like this, there's this, that, you can push Atari, capture. I think I can go all the way to here now. So that if you capture that, I can actually do something like this. And then it's code to connect. I mean, yeah, if you just go here, I go here. You can cut that way, and then I Atari. If you try pushing up, I Atari this way. I think this is the right move. And then if you cut, I do this. I think that's the right move. Because if you cut here, I Atari, and it's mine. You can connect. I can do this. You can then push, and I block. But pretty sure I'm connected. Famous last words. You know, in fact, I might even try... Nope, you are going to do that. Okay, that is mine. There's this cut now, I suppose, but... then I can Hane here and reduce this even further. You can Hane me back, I can peep at this, I can go here and peep at that. And we're to endgame. Oh, we're gonna do that again, huh? I suppose if he gets a couple moves in here, then like this wedge becomes a thing, and yeah. Okay. This cut doesn't work. He's wedging now. What if I tarry you? I can actually get this in Sente and then cover. But then this is Gote. I can get this in Sente for a Gote here. And then... Because if he goes there... Oh, hold on, if he goes... I gotta think about this. Dang it. Ugh. I don't like Booyomi. I like unlimited time limits. Then games take forever. So we get a table shape. Yay! Dun, 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 dun. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum. Now he's looking for the next biggest move for endgame. I'm thinking up here, actually. I mean, there's a few points here by monkey jump. There's this, that, push, and that, and... There's also this descent here, which I make a carpenter square, +1. This clamp... Yeah, this corner is looking pretty not good. I need Sente to come and do a move like this. He can Hane me, I can make a move like this to start making some eye shape in the corner. This is basically nothing. Looking pretty grim, this whole area here. That's interesting. If I just Atari you, then what? You do this, I capture. If you do this, I capture. If you extend, I connect. It's a very strange move. I don't know what he's doing with it. This pokes at that, I suppose. It's still connected on either side, so... he can get this and Sente, and then there's this one, and then he can poke in here, because that's Atari then, and then he can come in there, so... If I go from this side, he can... I'm actually going to use a Booyah on this one. This helps connect with that, and then it kind of eliminates this whole thing. You can still Hane here, of course, but... Let's see, this cut, that's Atari. He pushes... So this is not I mean, he can disconnect it here. If he wants to make the empty triangle, you're gonna push there. What? If I do this, I can actually block all of them at once. If he pushes again. If he goes there directly, that's... yeah, let's be a little bit safe. I'll give a point for that. Avoid the cut. Protect all the other cuts. He's good at finding the Sente. Atari... This is actually, like, triple Atari. You are gonna cut me off. Okay, I'm gonna connect underneath. Yeah, I suppose that's a thing, isn't it? You gonna connect? Connect. I will actually give that stun up, probably. To protect this cut here. If I do this, you capture. I do this, put that in Atari. This protects that cut. Which is what I really want to do, because if I do this, you can actually do something like this whole cut thing. So I'm going to prevent that now. Does this do anything? No, because there's that, and that's actually losing Sente. So that got reduced quite a bit. So the question still remains, does this, and a little bit here equal all of this? It's looking like no. So where's your next Sente move? Probably this monkey jump. Defending the corner that I wasn't going to try and invade, although I probably should have. This is pretty big. Prevent all those points and make sure I get to keep all of them. It's Gote, of course. This wedge... You can't descend because... If he descends, I go here, and then he's dead. So he has to let me through. So I can reduce these points. That doesn't go anywhere. That doesn't... Ooh, wait a minute. That cut, does that do anything? Nope. Push. Yes. And then I will do this. This is where I always screw up. Let's see, if he throws in and does this, I connect and end Gote. You can honey, I connect. Now you have to descend, I suppose. So it's still Gote, but you can descend there. What else do we have here? There's this move in Sente. There's this move. Although with one move he can make an eye. This move prevents the eye, and then I can throw in here, right? Interesting. I'm looking at this Hane to get in. Okay, so he's preventing that. I can Hane here. This prevents the second eye here. Actually, because I have these two, I can actually do this then. He can't block me if I do this, that. This makes that a false eye, right? Yes. And then he has to get a second eye here. But he can't. I mean, it goes to Ko. I gotta watch my time. I'm down to 2 Bliomies now. Worst case, I get all 3 of these. So that's, 6 points. Let's see. What can he do? If I go, well, if he goes here, can I do anything about it? I can go here, that. Actually, I probably come in from this side. Because I'm at 2 liberties. He then captures, I do this. He takes a liberty, I capture, he captures. And then he's at 2 eyes. So he's saving those 2, huh? Because then this kills the second eye, right? There's this move, and then that's a Hane. I think that kills the second eye. Unconditionally. So if he takes this, that's that. If he takes that, I descend. Yeah, I think I just killed this group. I mean, there's this, capture, that, Hane, cut. I might lose some other stuff, but he should have done this move. Let me take those 3. Because I don't think I could have... Well, it would have gone to Ko, I suppose. Huh. So he can cut here, I can capture, he can cut, I can capture, and it goes to Ko, I guess. Yeah, because this Can I do anything about this eye? I don't think so. This, that. That, no, I can't. I need 2 moves. I'm worried about my shortage of liberties here, so if he cuts, I capture. He squeezes me, I have to connect. He cuts, I connect. He cuts here, I go here. And then I guess he can go here. I don't think it turns into anything yet. Not without a preparatory move of some sort. But he has 4 minutes before Boyami to figure this out, so... let's see, it goes there. I can do that. Okay, so then that's this. That would have been the second eye. If he goes here, then I take the eye from this side. If he descends, then I have to go here. I mean, if he goes there, I just take that. If he descends, I go there. If he goes here, I don't have to do anything. If he goes there, I go here. He descends, so I do this. Yeah, that's looking pretty dead. And so now it's this territory versus this. That's pretty massive. That's assuming I don't mess anything up. You can try pushing, in which case I will just connect. Because... yeah, if he pushes, then I can block there and be fine. If he tries jumping, I just connect. If you, like I said, if he pushes, I block. That group is dead. So only hope is really to attack this stuff here. This is where it's weak right now. I mean, these 3 stones have 2 Ko's protecting it. Okay, so we're doing this sort of thing now. What does he hope to accomplish with that? He can do this jumping thing, I suppose, with this Atari, and then jump? No, that doesn't work. So he's given up in this group. That's good. I don't know what this was, though. If you want to attack this, I think you should have taken this one. That makes my life really difficult. Still doable, of course, but... throw in... no. If you go there, I block you. I can capture this. Oh, Aaron! That was Atari! Oh, man, that sucks. That's very sad. Get overconfident and you start making dumb mistakes. That's what I learned today here. I do have to be wary of my liberties there. I can push, block, push, I suppose. Can you do anything in the corner? No, it's my corner, but I can push, block, push, block, push, block. It's just simple points at this point, but ugh. That's very sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That push and cut doesn't do anything, right? So if I push over here, he can block that way. That is a point, I suppose. There's a point here. Although he probably won't respond. That's actually Gote. To kind of avoid shenanigans here, I suppose, if I do this, that. I'm taking a Gote here. Oh, man. Going to try to live in my corner. Push, do that. Interesting. But if I just pull back, or if I just do this, you can atari. I think I need to do something like this. You can do that, of course. If you go there, I do this. Actually, if you go there, I do this. Are you gonna make a living group in my corner? If you go there, I go here, you atari, I do this. Probably not the right move, but I'm running out of time. I'm down to my last Buyomi. So if I block this way, then he can Hana here. I can defend. Being so passive and I'm giving up all those points. What if I say no and do this one instead? I should probably do this anyways. Because now I can cut here if he doesn't do anything. If I go here, well, you're going to block that way. So if I do this sort of thing, you need to, well, actually this, that, this, that, this, that. It's actually ko, isn't it? This, you descend, I do this, and it's dead. If you do this, I go here, you go there, I go there. Right? Yeah. So you are going to do that. And now it's dead, right? I don't know what that is. Hoping I make a mistake and cut and then get to a ko or something? I don't know. So I fended off the corner invasion there. You are going to cut here. Do you think you're behind or something? Where is this aggression coming from? No, I mean, if you tire me, I just extend and capture you. I don't know what you're doing. If you tire me, I capture. You're going to tire me that way. Okay. Just don't get cocky. Don't get cocky. Yeah, there's a peep, I guess. And then there's a cut, but then I can connect, so... I don't know. I don't think it's as far... I don't think you're as far behind as you think you are. Capture, I do that. Like I said, there's a couple points here that you can force me to take eventually. Like that one, yeah. Yeah, I'll do the simple one. You can connect. I can actually take this, I suppose, but I'll just be simple. That's already mine anyways. Alright. Now there's this stuff up here. Yeah, there's that. There's this Atari, yep. I'm upset about that. I'm gonna go back and figure out how I messed that up. It's the simple Ataris that mess you up. Yup. Actually, if I do this, it forces you to come back, and then I can do this. Which, if you don't connect, then... So I'm taking this point away from you. So you connect. If you don't, I Atari. Does that one take a point? No. But it does take away Sente. This keeps a point for me, so I'm gonna do this one. And you can do that, sure. Is this a point? No. This to that. There's that thing. There's this thing. There is this point, I suppose. It's Gote, but it's a point.
Why do you keep locking the door?
Like I said, there's still this move for that point. I mean, it is Sente. Yeah, might as well. I wonder if he's going to try to make a Seki in the corner here. Like I said, I'm still not convinced that you're that far behind. I mean, there's this. I do have this. Okay. Yeah, let's start counting this up. That's dead. Those are dead. That's dead. Maybe my instincts are way off about this. So it's 129 and a half to 14. That's 15 and a half point victory. In my opinion, it should have been a lot more. But anyways, I'm going to go back and take a look at what I messed up there for a second. Because I was being very silly here. Like that right there, that's Atari. I need to connect is the problem. So then he can get this Atari. Or just capture. But I was being greedy and took the one stone over this. So he can connect actually he can't connect. So that's not a problem actually. I should have just connected here is what should have happened. Because then he can't do that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Let's take a look at his lower left group and see if he could have done anything differently. At this point it is separated, so I think, I mean obviously he should have played this move, but even with me getting that move, could he have done anything else? He obviously did this. And then when I did this, he needed to connect this. I think that was his error. What did I do? Oh, I poked at that. So when I poked at that, he needed to do this one. Or rather than this one, maybe? Do this, then there's this. In which case that's Atari. If he tries this, and I try cutting, that's an issue. What else could he have done? That's a false eye. Um, or actually, hold on. Because if I descend, he does this. I can't actually save it. I can do this. That's self-atari. And then he does this. There we go. Is there any other variations? What if I atari here? Then he just ataris back. And it's alive. Okay. So he could have saved that group. He just messed up. So if you're watching this, Paladin, your key move is to make a half eye. I missed the where to go. This one? When I poke in here, I do that. Or you do that. Because no matter what else I do, I can't take this eye away from you, even though I have both opposing corners. Anyways, very good game. Very, very challenging for me. Thank you so much for watching.